Well,
Tampa, what's happening there?
Well, I just realized that for camera, this is like the worst thing I could have worn because it's very nude.
Yes.
So I might look naked in these videos, but I am not. I am in fact wearing a bathing suit and a sarong. But
Very cute.
yeah.
I love the way you
Thanks.
tied the sarong too.
Thank you. I did my very best.
I love it. Okay,
Who
so
knows the right way to tie a sarong?
oof,
Not me.
Not me. You're in Mexico.
We are in Mexico. By the time this comes out, we'll have returned home, but we are currently in Mexico and I love Mexico. We always have a great
Who
time here.
doesn't? Mexico's the best.
Mexico is the best. My 3-year-old,
Is the worst?
she's needing some convincing that it's the best.
She's not going to listen to this. Don't worry.
No. No, like, I mean, I was talking about this the other day. It overall gets so much easier to travel with kids as they get older.
For sure.
For obvious reasons. The one caveat to that I would say would be traveling with a newborn if you only have a newborn.
So true.
Like if you don't have any older kids, you have just one.
Yes.
And you travel in the first, maybe 5 months.
1,000%. People should be
golden.
traveling when they have a 2-week-old. And it's crazy that we're not telling more people that.
I want to shout it from the rooftops, honestly, because I remember being a first-time mom. And my oldest was born in the fall. So our first big trip with him was to go home for Christmas, which is, like a transcontinental flight.
Yeah.
And I was so nervous and so anxious. And it just felt like the biggest deal ever. And now I look back like, what a dumb bitch.
It's so fucking easy.
It was so easy.
Especially if you breastfeed and then your baby's just like asleep or you're breastfeeding the whole time. It's so fucking chill.
They're just like a loaf.
I know.
They have no opinions. They have zero opinions on the itinerary of the trip.
They're not trying to move because they don't understand how to move yet.
You're not getting any kind of feedback from them.
No feedback.
I mean, I will say my first was a little bit more of a high needs baby, and that's like a different set of challenges, but still overall, oh my God, if I could go back.
I would have gone to Europe with a 3-week-old baby.
No, seriously, same. I'm like, why didn't we do that?
What idiots.
Baby moon who? Like a baby moon is not
your
the same
baby
because you're pregnant and miserable.
Exactly.
Just wait.
And you can't drink.
Right.
Yeah.
Just wait and take the trip in the newborn stage.
1,000%.
You heard it here first. That's our top tip. Because once they turn 3.
Yeah. Okay. So what's happening? What's she doing?
So, okay, we're having a lot of challenges with the pool.
Oh.
Because she, up until this point, has always been very good about wearing like a life jacket or something like that. She will not wear the life jacket. And she is only wanting me for everything. So I have been in the pool. Yesterday, you should have seen my fingers, how pruned they were.
Oh my God. Were you in the pool for
I was in the pool for 8 hours.
Rachel, no. You're not meant for that much water. You're not water soluble.
No. I'm not meant for that kind of life. So that's been challenging. She's just been very clingy. She got sick right before we left. And she was fine the day before we left. The travel day, she seemed fine. And then since being here, she's not like sick. She doesn't have a fever. She's not throwing up or anything like that. But she's just a little out of sorts.
Yeah.
And very annoying.
Yes.
And she already has these like sensory things. I wouldn't say there's like anything diagnostic happening necessarily. Not that we've looked for that. They'd probably find something, but
sometimes it's better just to not look too closely.
Sometimes we don't want to dive too deep.
Yeah.
If we don't want to know what's going to be found. No, she's always just very particular about clothing.
Right. You said that. Yeah.
And I shared briefly about this on my Instagram the other day, and I actually felt so much better because so many other moms wrote in that this is something they struggle with too around the 2 or 3 year stage.
Yeah.
I don't know if
we're in it.
Your daughter is that way because you guys are at a similar age, but she's so particular with her clothes.
It's insane.
And so with bathing suits and changing into a dinner outfit, it's just been a lot of changing.
Yeah. Oof. And that's the worst.
And it's literally the worst time. Like I put a thread up a few months ago or something. I was like, tell me the worst part of your day and why is it getting your 3-year-old dressed?
Yeah.
Because every day it's just like what I grit my teeth and just like have to really psych myself up to do is get her dressed for school in the morning.
Yes.
And here on a vacation like this, you're doing upwards of 5 outfit changes a day. So it's just been a lot. But
I will say,
other than that, we're having a wonderful time.
The number one thing that is currently breaking my husband is having to get our daughter dressed for school. And he is losing his mind.
It's so bad.
And I'll have to be
and it's like
he has to take breaks from it. It's
I can really relate to that.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know that there are a million hacks. I know people say, oh, you just give them choices. Just let them choose what
Well, I
they
thought
want
the
to wear.
hack
It's
was going to
like,
be bribe them with treats or TV because that's
no,
been our
that doesn't
hack so
work.
far.
We've tried it. It doesn't.
Yeah. So like this morning I tried to be like, oh, you can watch a mini Bo Tunes. And she goes, no. I'm like, what? You don't even want to watch TV?
I know. She'll be like, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, fuck me.
Yeah.
I'm out of ideas then. Someone else said that you should put them to bed in their outfit that they're going to wear in the morning instead of doing pajamas.
Uh-huh.
And again, she's way too picky for that. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
pajamas
yeah.
need to happen at pajama time.
Yep.
And
1000%.
lately she's actually just been going to bed in underwear because she also hates the way all of her pajamas feel.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's real tough. Parents of 3-year-olds, I really am standing in solidarity with you, my
In
sisters
Mexico.
and brothers. It's so hard. Speaking
It
of
is
hard phases, how's it going with your newborn?
Oh my God, easy breezy, beautiful, baby. I'm ready to go to Europe.
Even at night?
I will say this, you guys, don't come for me. I really earned this, okay? I put in the
Okay.
work with my other two.
Okay.
She's giving me 3-hour stretches.
What
I got
a gal.
I got a couple of 4-hour stretches.
What a gal.
This is gonna come
I'm
back
so
and bite me in
excited.
the ass. I know it will. I know no, it's not. Knock on wood. I earned
No.
this. I earned
Knocking
this.
on wood. It's okay.
Yeah.
And you know what? Even if it doesn't stay the same, like at least you are semi-rested and human for this
That's the
stage, which
thing.
is great. That's all you can ask for.
That's the thing. And the thing also is I've always been someone that you have to count your night's sleep as an overall total and not
For sure.
in one consecutive. So I'm clocking like 6 to 7 hours of sleep a night because
Beautiful.
I'm getting like multiple 2.5-hour chunks.
Right. Yeah. Somewhere along the way, we really stopped. We've just like lost the plot on that, I think. And when you're sleep deprived and you feel like everything is horrible and it sucks, I get it. But you're so right that needs to be the reframe instead of
Yeah.
saying, oh, they woke up 6 times last night or, oh, they were up every 2 hours. It's like,
Right.
yeah, obviously that really sucks and is like not preferable. But like you said, if you're banking 6,
Yeah.
7, 8 plus over the
Yeah.
course of the night, that's great.
Also, I think it helped that I had such horrible pregnancy insomnia that I was awake
Yeah.
like almost every night for like 2 hours in the middle of the night. That like this is better than that. Also because I'm tired, so I'm sleeping like I'm dead.
Right. You just pass out and
Oh
you're
my
like
God,
a
I
rock.
pass out so hard. It's so fantastic.
That's so good. You should do a post on this too, because I feel like the pregnancy insomnia thing is something that not a
Yeah.
lot of people talk about, or maybe I'm just out of the pregnancy algorithm at this point in my life, but I had it so bad and I was
so
up.
bad.
I was up like 2-hour chunks at least twice a night, and it was
Yeah.
so brutal because there's nothing you can do to fall back asleep.
No.
I did acupuncture, like I tried everything
Wow.
for it.
I will say it has led me now. We've spoken many times about how we're against Reddit, specifically
Sure.
Reddit threads that are mean to us.
Yeah, those specific Jesus Christ, specifically. I don't really care about any of the other ones except
Okay.
the ones that are mean to us.
So I have actually unintentionally become a Reddit super fan throughout
Oh.
my pregnancy. Okay, because
You know what? I feel like this is actually a pipeline that probably many pregnant people who are
yes,
insomniacs and bored and
Yes.
chronically online fall
but
into.
here's the thing. I don't look at parenting. I don't look at newborn. If you're on the app, Reddit will just serve you random threads of things it thinks you will be interested in, and it
Oh.
knows me. It is
Really?
serving me historical facts, Reddit threads. It is serving me, look at this map. Where do you think this city location is based on the drone shot? I'm like, I don't know, but I want to know. The people are
Wow.
submitting pictures of bridges saying, where was I? And then people are like, well, based on the eye in the sign that you're in, I think you were in Turkey. And I'm like, I
What?
love it here.
Wow. Okay, so this is actually sounding much more like a TikTok algorithm to me,
Maybe, but it's all the written word,
which is for
which
you.
is for me.
So this is your TikTok.
This is my TikTok.
I love that. I love it.
really
Don't you see
is.
now? Don't you see the appeal of something
Yes,
just
I
being
do.
served to you that you would have never found
Yes.
otherwise? This is what Instagram, I'm
1000%.
sorry, Instagram could never. Their algorithm just could never show you things that you didn't even know you would love.
I actually disagree with that because I am currently building the world's greatest algorithm brick by brick on Instagram. And let me tell you with what I'm doing. Okay. First, I got served a video of a man in a cowboy hat serving cannolis at a concert.
I did see that and I was
Cowboy cannoli?
extremely interested. There is maybe not ever something that I can recall that combines all of my interests.
cannolis,
in one.
cowboys.
Marley for
Winking.
Mother's Day literally got me a box of cannolis. It's like my favorite dessert.
I love that so much.
And I love a cowboy. I love country music. Like,
we know you love
about
Rascal
it.
Flats.
Like,
You're a real Rascal Flats head over there.
hello.
Yeah.
I love it.
So I immediately said, yes, very interested. Then we've already talked before about how I got served this like really hot guy who worked on an oil rig. Yes. And he's made a return. I hadn't seen him in a while. He's made a return. I also got served maybe 5 to 10 different videos of various firehouses, fire stations, doing a trend where the song Daddy's Home is playing, and they're like, does your man like listen to you? And then it's a firefighter holding up like something to listen to your heart, and they turn and they go, we do, and wink, and they're like, does your man like lift you up? And they're like carrying somebody pretending to be dead, and they're like, we do, wink. But it's all to like Daddy's Home. And
wow, why are you not sending me these? I'm like offended.
I'm gonna start sending them to you because you need your algorithm to get on this.
Yeah, I need to get away from Christian men, and I need to get onto firefighters, please.
I just sit there like this. Like, I'm so happy. I'm having such a good time.
So my question is, I mean, I know that firefighters work so hard.
Mustaches too. Oh my God.
Oh, I love the mustache thing. I know they work so hard. But I also know that they do have a lot of downtime. So is creating these videos a way to pass the downtime, or is there like a marketing need for firefighters? Like, are they trying to recruit?
So here's the thing. I know about firefighters without having to find them on Instagram. You know, like it's not like oh, you're not aware that there's a firefighter near you, like a fire station, you know?
Right.
So I don't know why maybe they're just doing it for like us.
Just
for
to
the
give
love
back
of the
to
game.
the community.
Just to give back to the community. But I'm telling you, okay, let me tell you what else other Instagram things that I have found. Also,
your postpartum thirst is just lovely. I love it.
Unquenchable.
Truly.
Okay. Have you also seen that some libraries do really funny videos?
Yes. Okay. Those I am obsessed with.
I'm obsessed with the funny library videos.
There's the one where the lady like comes on camera and then immediately like falls or trips over something.
It's so good.
It's so good.
There is a museum director who does like museum tours, but she speaks in only Gen Z slang. So she's like, hey, I don't know any Gen Z slang, but she's like, look at this yassified statue. She's serving slay. It's like an ancient Greek statue and this old
woman.
Aphrodite. Yeah, it's so good. Okay, so then the fire department's now getting in on it. There was one video where it was like, we asked our fire department to like tell us what their like walkout song is, you know, like their sport, like their
a question
Dodger.
You love to ask.
I love to
famously.
ask on all of my first dates, famously, what's your Dodger walkout song? Or apply your own specific local sports team. And so they answered, and then the social media person put like Pink Pony Club behind them instead. So these firefighters are walking to what they think is their walk-up song, but it's like Pink Pony Club. It was so fucking funny. Again, I'm sitting there like this.
Give these social media managers a raise immediately.
1,000%. I'm having such a good time on my algorithm that I have built of hot, sexy men doing funny things. Now, this man is not a hot, sexy man. However, this is a man that you would think maybe would have joined like the Manson family. He has a very weird beard, scary beard situation. And he has these crazy ropes that he swings. And he was dancing to Blow the Whistle. Do.
Yeah.
This man was flying. He was his feet were barely touching the ground, and I was like interested here as well. I want to see people doing.
Beard didn't knock him out.
The beard didn't knock him out because people were like, "Oh, so this is what Santa's doing while the elves are working," and I was just like giggling so. I'm telling you, I don't know if this is a sign I need to get out. I actually do need to get out. This is the third week in a row I've been wearing the exact same pajamas in the same spot.
It sounds like you're having a great time.
But
I think
it's
okay.
A great time. Wait, there was one more thing. Oh my God, this was another one. I'm watching these guys dancing, and it's a really particular kind of dance where their feet, I do a lot of shoulder work, but I love people that do small feet work. And then they kind of just like move, you know, they're not doing a lot of like popping and locking or whatever.
Right.
So I was subtle. More subtle. And so I was watching these three guys dance and I was like, oh, this is very cool. And then I went on his page and then there was like some bigger dances. And then at one point, the main guy dyed his hair. And I was like, that's crazy. He made all of the other dancers dye his hair too, but they all look really good with blonde hair. So it's fine.
Hmm.
And then I
Mhm.
found out it's just this one guy who's like changing his clothes and like filming it and then making it look like he's all of his own dancers.
Oh,
So now we're
cool.
not only getting dancing, we're getting editing skills. I don't know, guys. I got to start sharing these because I'm like,
You
this
do.
is what the internet was built for. This is it.
Exactly. Well, and that to me sounds more like my TikTok algorithm. Like that combined with your Reddit searches
Yes.
for me is what TikTok is, and Instagram could just never. But maybe I'm just doing Instagram
I
wrong.
think you're doing Instagram wrong. And I think you're also explaining TikTok to me for the first time where I actually get it.
Yeah. I mean, TikTok, starting it is hard. Like you really have to just push through so much garbage
Yeah.
until it learns your innermost thoughts and desires.
Yeah.
And then once it does that, it is a great experience. Unless you're a creator and then it's
Ugh.
soul sucking, just like it is on Instagram.
Has
But
there been a TikTok hole that you've been served where you've been like, wow, this unlocked a piece of me, or this is something I've been waiting for my whole life and I didn't even know?
not like a topic in particular, but I do like a lot of the videos that are about oceans and like things that have happened in the ocean, shipwrecks,
Ooh.
like mysteries that have happened at sea. Very into that.
Ooh.
But no, I'm trying to think if there's anything in particular.
If you were swimming
Nothing
in the
that
ocean
niche.
and someone was like, you are swimming directly above a shipwreck, would that scare you?
No.
You'd be like, I'm diving down.
I'd be like, I'm Jessica Alba and I'm gonna find this treasure and this gold.
See, to me, I'd be like, oh, I don't like that. I need to get out of here.
Because you'd
Knowing
be worried
what's
about the spirituality of it all.
correct. And
Yeah,
that
that feels right.
somehow I'd be sucked down into it. The spirits would come into me, that kind of a thing.
No, I'd be just more concerned about the treasures left behind
Right.
and how I can get my hands on those.
Okay. Did you ever watch Outer Banks?
No, I've been to the Outer Banks.
Okay. Different.
Yeah.
Outer Banks is now, I know you don't love heterosexual teenagers like I do,
I
but
could still appreciate.
I
Yeah.
invite you to explore the first season of Outer Banks on Netflix. It is about a group of young hooligans. Now, there's a class divide. The kooks and the pogues.
Shut up. That's not real. The kooks and the cokes? Is this Dr. Seuss? Is that what you just said?
The kooks and the pogues. Pogues.
Just as bad. Just as bad. Okay.
Now, in the Outer Banks, I don't know if this is canonical, if this is what is happening in the Outer Banks. Listen, last week we called for our river rats to stand up and our New Hampshire
they did.
listeners, and they did. And
They
I
really
learned
did.
so much about river. You know what I would just like to say before I get back to the kooks and the pogues, that I so appreciate our audience takes what we two absolute isolated idiots say, and they are so kind when we ask questions like, when was a train invented? Is New Hampshire on a coast? What is it like to swim in a river? And they are so kind to us.
They're so
And
patient.
They're so patient. And they say, yes, New Hampshire does have coastline. And they say, yes, rivers are beautiful. And then one person was like, I live in Florida. Rivers are very scary.
I mean,
But that feels like
okay,
right for a Florida river.
we told our kids that they can't go swimming again today because Marley got served a video on TikTok
Oh boy.
of a crocodile washing up on the beach. Not washing up, like
Where you
swimming
are?
up actively. Yeah, like 10 minutes away. Yeah.
Wait, crocodiles are in the ocean?
Here we go. There are
That's
crocodiles that
In
no,
Mexico?
there are saltwater crocodiles in
Florida.
Australia. Those are like the
Oh,
big ass
Australia.
ones.
Right.
Florida's alligators. No, here they're more, what's the word? I don't know what the adjective would be, but like, an estuary where it's a mix of salt and fresh.
Yes.
There are crocodiles here that can live in that.
Okay.
And they come down the river into like the
Right.
mouth of the river and into the ocean that way, I think.
Okay.
That's what I gathered from this like 45-second TikTok, but
Right.
yeah, so we're not going back in the water
And
today.
they're just like lumbering up the sand.
Yeah, but there are like attacks.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not trying
That's
to
throwing a
play fast and
wrench.
loose with that.
That's throwing a wrench into the rivers because some people had got me in there, but now
No, that's what I'm saying.
that's
That's
a
what I said
Florida.
last week. Like, stay away. We
Yeah.
don't need to see what's in there.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So, and your children were like, but does that mean you have to go in the pool again?
Yeah,
Oh boy.
which is fine. I'd prefer that, honestly.
To the ocean?
I usually much prefer a beach, but if the waves are big, I feel safer on the pool deck.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question really quick before you
Please
get back
do.
to the Outer Banks thing,
Sure.
because this is something that I don't know if I ever realized about my husband,
Oh my God. I cannot wait.
and it might be a deal breaker.
Okay. What is it? Does he call himself a kook or a pogue?
He might. Actually, I think he might have watched Outer Banks. I'll report back on that.
Okay.
Um, do you think that it is acceptable to reserve pool chairs early in the morning before you are intending to sit at the pool?
Rachel, think about
Please be
everything you
honest.
know about
Please be
me
honest.
and the way that I travel. What do you
I'm
think
going to
the
say
answer to that
yes.
is?
I'm going to
Yeah,
say
the
you
answer
think
is
that that is okay.
absolutely. It is, Tyler, get your ass up at 5 a.m. and you're going to bring towels down and you're going to record people talking so it sounds like there's people there if you have to go to the bathroom. We are getting there and we are reserving chairs.
You're a monster, just like Marley.
Or are we committed to ensuring that our family has a good time, Rachel? Well, you think you're just
What
going to
he
roll
says.
up at like 10 and there's going to be lounge chairs for your large family?
Well, we never make it to 10 without being at the pool. So that's the
Okay.
first thing. Like, we're getting down there, not a soul at the pool.
Yeah.
There's not a single soul. So
Yeah.
we have free reign of whatever we want. And this is at like 9 a.m. So
Okay.
I'm
That's
not
fine.
pressed. And even by midday, tons of open chairs. It's not a very crowded
Okay,
hotel
perfect.
right now. So
'Cause
I'm
of the
not worried about
crocodile
it.
attacks.
Maybe, honestly. No, so he's wanting to save chairs, or he's just being very particular about where we're sitting.
As he
He's like,
should
"Oh,
be.
well, we should sit here because it's a better view of the ocean." I'm like, "View of the
Mhm.
ocean? When are we sitting down? Like, what are you
Mm.
even talking about? I
Mhm.
haven't sat down for more than 45 minutes this entire time."
Yeah. I'm less
And
view of the ocean and more about where the sun will be hitting and when.
that's fair
And like
enough.
shade
And you want shade.
situations.
That's fair enough. I actually did say something about this, or I didn't say something about it, but somebody messaged me. Apparently, this is big in German culture,
Okay.
which I don't want to offend any of our
Lounge
German
chairs?
listeners. So somebody told me that in a lot of places in Europe where there's just, a lot of international travelers, Germans are known to get up at the crack of dawn, like you described, and
Mm.
save a bunch of chairs, and
Mhm.
people get very upset about it,
Yeah.
which I didn't know. And I, again, don't want to generalize. I'm just the messenger. But
Okay, German listeners, let us know your
I do find that
relationship
to
to
be
lounge chairs.
I just think it's not fair. Like, if you're
Okay.
not going to be sitting at the pool, you shouldn't get a better seat than me when I am trying to enjoy the
Sleeping?
pool right now.
Oh, okay. Here's the
You
thing.
know?
I understand why what I do and how I behave is controversial. I get it.
Okay.
Because if I got down to the pool and somebody else had been a better me and gotten there even earlier than me, I would be livid.
Exactly.
I do know that some hotels specifically don't allow
Yeah.
that. And so in
Mhm.
that case, I will be lining up at the gate until they let us in. But I can't help it. I can't help it. It is
Yeah,
my
you are who
nature.
you are.
I
You
am who
are
I
who you
am,
are.
and it will
Yeah.
never change. But I understand that it's annoying and that people are probably going to be really mad at me. But yeah, I'm also one of those people that lines up for the plane 3 hours in advance. Okay?
We know. Yeah, we know.
What can you do?
Does Tyler just go along with this, or does
Yes,
he
'cause
think
he's
that's
scared of
insane?
me.
Okay.
I think he would think it was insane, but he's scared of me. But now
I'll
I
ask him
also
another
come
time.
from my mom is somebody who would also now she's a real I'm going to get what I want with tipping. So she's a real I'm going to slip you some crisp 20s if you get
Yes.
me a perfect lounge chair or
See,
you
I love
reserve
that.
this for me. And
Right.
I use just sheer anxiety and fear. But tipping would probably be the way to go. But no,
I was going to say, I love the tipping because then everybody wins.
everybody wins. And let me tell you, I've learned from her, you really do get great service by just dropping
Yes.
extra tips. People love you. People take
Yes.
good care of you.
Well, I think because tipping is like a lost art.
Yeah, it
Because
really
we've
is.
gone so extreme with
So far the
tipping.
other way.
So far the other way that people just don't want to do it at all anymore because they're so
1000%.
incensed that they have to tip for every $4 coffee that they're getting.
Totally.
And I think that's fair. And I am also very annoyed by that. But I think when you're traveling, like, people don't leave tips for
I know, well, that's
the
horrible. Well, because people don't
maid
have
staff
cash
anymore.
anymore.
That's, I think, what it is nobody has cash,
Nobody has
and they don't know how
cash.
else to do it.
But cash is king if you want good service.
It is true.
Yeah.
It really is.
Now,
Yeah.
if I, Rachel, was like, if we were on vacation together and I was
Hmm.
like, hey, I'm going to go down early and save some lounge chairs, would you be like, hey, could you grab a couple for me? Or would you be like, okay, I'll see you later?
No, I'd say, you are? Okay.
You wouldn't be like, oh, let me get in on that?
No, because
Out of,
my anxiety is the exact opposite, where I am worried about what everyone else thinks of me all the time.
got it.
So if I strolled down to my saved spot that people have been looking at for the past 2 hours sitting empty,
Yeah.
I know that they'd be judging me and they'd be like, who does this bitch think she is
Okay.
saving these chairs? And I could not deal with that anxiety.
You know what? Let me
I'd rather have a
actually,
worse chair.
let me give
honestly.
you some caveats as we're discussing this. One, I would make Tyler stay there. So I would never reserve chairs. I would reserve more than his particular body would need. So it would be
Right.
one person.
Like a group around him.
Correct. So I
Okay.
would never reserve chairs with no one there.
Okay, that's different.
That is different. And I also would not show up until like 11 a.m.
Okay, that's
Like
different.
I would still be there very early.
You're not as monstrous as I thought. That is
Great.
It's different. No, that's much better. I think it's egregious when people just go down at like 6 a.m. and save an entire row of, premium spots and they don't show up for 3 more hours.
That is fucked up. I agree. Because it's like, oh, you want to sleep in or you want to like brunch or something. I'm like, I'm
Exactly.
reserving my seats at 5 a.m. to get here at 5:45
Okay.
with Tyler
Much
there.
different. Much different story.
Okay, great. Okay, wow. Have
Very
we
glad you
redeemed?
clarified
Because I bet
that.
I was going to get some nasty comments.
We probably will anyway.
So true.
You know what I was surprised about? And maybe Aaron was just saving my sanity by not sharing these with me, but we didn't really get a lot of bad pushback about my off-campus thoughts, which I was really worried about.
Yeah, that's true.
I was really,
Don't
really
call
nervous.
attention to it. What if they all just missed last week's episode?
Did you watch the Isabel movie yet? Everyone's talking about that one right now.
Okay, I haven't, but I
Letters
have
to Isabel or something?
voicemails for Isabel.
Voicemails.
Now, I have been attracted to this man in this movie for quite some time.
Who is it? What else is he in?
He was in Maid. Did you watch Maid?
With J-Lo?
No. It's Made in Manhattan.
That was Made in Manhattan. Right.
Do you know what I was thinking about the other day, though? Something about how, I was like, oh, God, what was it? Oh, I don't have like a particular song that I like sing to my children.
Okay.
And so it's like,
yeah.
I was like, oh, they'll never be. It's from that dumb book we read that we have to talk about where he was like always humming the lullaby his mom sung for him.
In French.
In French. Like, my children are never going to have that. And then I was like thinking about how we talked about what would our kids like having a signature scent so our kids could be like, oh, that smell reminds me of my mom. And how
yes,
your mom's signature scent is like Body by J-Lo.
Glow.
Glow by J-Lo. Just thinking of your kids like buying a bottle of Glow by J-Lo being like, this reminds me of my grandma. Like, I want to do that so bad with some random, like, I don't even want to wear the perfume.
Macy's and get yourself some Glow.
I just want my children to have to do that one day, to be like, oh, this Jessica Simpson edible body lotion reminds me so much of my mom.
Britney Spears Circus just really takes me back to my childhood.
Oh my God,
no, it's so good. I need to still get on that because since we had that conversation, I still have not found my signature scent. I'm very sensitive to scents and I just don't like perfume overall. So it's really tough.
But I do have to. It is so cool though to meet someone who smells good.
I know. Like, sometimes I'll see videos, TikToks. Sometimes I'll see girls that are like, oh, somebody just stopped me on the street to ask what perfume I'm wearing. And it's always this. I've worn this for 10 years or whatever. And I'm just like,
and instead I'm sitting
over
here like,
cooler.
Am I smelling my daughter's rotting flesh in her umbilical cord or is it me? Again, I still don't know. It could have gone 50-50, but would be very cool instead for me to leave a room and people to be like, oh, it smells like her.
It would be nice.
Okay.
The song thing should be easy, though. You should be able to just think of a song that, Twinkle Twinkle or...
Oh, I guess.
You Are My Sunshine? I don't know. It doesn't have to be complicated.
Yeah. I think I was complicating it too much.
Yeah, don't overthink it.
Yeah, I was really overthinking it. Because so many good songs also are about, lovers. And I'm really trying to be careful about the boy mom allegations.
You're never going to beat them.
Never gonna beat them. Never gonna beat them.
You know what mine is that my kids love and that I've sang since they were all born is Three Little Birds. That's a really good one.
What's that song?
By Bob Marley.
Sing it.
Don't make me sing.
Okay, I'm not familiar with it.
Woke up this morning, smile with the rising sun.
No.
You know it. You know
Okay,
it.
I
Just
love
play
it.
it after this.
Okay, I'll play it
it
after this.
That's a good one.
Okay.
Or like Don't Worry, Be Happy is
Yeah,
another good
that's
one
a
for
good one.
kids. No lovers there, I don't think.
Mm,
Just don't overcomplicate it.
Yeah.
Kids don't. I mean, they don't know.
that's so true. Okay,
Wait, how does this tie back to letters to Isabel? Oh, wait.
because
voicemails,
he was in
voicemails, texts.
he was in DMs. He was in Maid, which was the very depressing
Right.
show about a girl who was trying to get custody of her daughter. And
I heard that was so good, and I couldn't watch it because
based on
the
a true
premise
story.
just made me too sad. Yeah.
Yes, based on a true story from a book turned into a TV show series. Was so good, was so fucking depressing. And he also was in I Love Simon, Love Letters to Simon, something Simon, where he played a gay teenager.
That rings a bell. I didn't see that, but
which also I'm also attracted to gay
back.
men. So he really has far checked off all of my boxes, and he's about to check off another box with a rom-com.
Well, I heard it's really good.
I heard it's really good and emotional.
Yes. I saw a video of someone with a very puffy, swollen face after watching it from crying.
Well, I've only seen small clips of it, and I've cried at every single clip. Also because
I don't even know what it's about. I have zero idea what it's about.
Okay, do you want me to tell you what it's about?
Sure.
So this girl has been calling her sister's phone number, leaving voicemails. Her sister died. And this guy has the phone number. He got the phone number, so he's been getting the voicemails.
And he like falls in love with her
and then
via the voicemails?
Yeah, and then they meet and they fall in love. But then he has to, I'm assuming, reveal at some point he's known who she is the whole time, and he's been getting the voicemails. And then there's some, I think I've been served, unfortunately, the climax, which is they all are doing a choreographed dance to Robin, which, who doesn't love Robin?
Okay. Like the Robin
Dancing
from
on My Own.
our... Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great. Why not?
So yeah, I'm in, I guess.
Fully in. Okay, great. Maybe I'll watch that on my plane ride home.
Sure, cry in front of your children.
I have to finish our book because you graciously decided to assign us a second book for this month's book club. Which I'm actually loving.
Okay.
I'm halfway through and I'm loving it.
Thank you. In my defense, we picked, I don't think I'm a rom-com book. I don't think I'm a beach book reader.
Beach read book girl. No, I like them like for things like this. Like if I'm on vacation and just want something easy breezy, hot, I will read it, but it's not my particular genre of choice. Kind of like romantasy. I can't get into it.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm by a beach. I'd love to read about the plague right now. Like that's what's going to put me in a very chill, very laid back vibe.
Sure. Yeah.
Actually, this is going to be a very niche for any of my Ken Follett girls. So there's this guy who wrote a book, Pillars of the Earth. It's like,
wait, what?
What?
Okay. Have you talked about this before?
I mean, maybe just in my personal life on my Instagram.
Okay.
What's happening right now?
No.
The reaction to Ken Follett and Pillars of the Earth, I don't think.
No, that is just so weird because you were asking earlier about like TikTok things that I've gotten down a rabbit hole. I was just down a Ken Follett rabbit hole like 4 days ago because I saw somebody make a video saying, my boyfriend told me about this book on our first date and said that I had to read it. And now I recommend it to everybody I know. And it was Pillars of Earth. And I immediately added it to the top of my TBR list.
Rachael. Oh my God.
And it makes so much sense that you've already read it.
Weird.
Like knowing the very little I know about this book, I'm like, oh, Caitlin would love this. I should recommend it to her.
Okay. This is, I'm crying. First of all, this is the nerdiest conversation we've ever had. And your reaction.
I know, we sound so much smarter. Actually, probably not still.
No, still probably not. Because I'm sure there's something we're missing. So it's like about building a cathedral. I've read now like 10 of his books because he's written so many of these amazing books that are all so good. And my favorite thing to do when I have a child or if I'm dueling somebody is to look up who was born on that person's birthday. It's just like a fun thing to do. This baby was born on Ken Follett's birthday.
No.
And I was like, oh my God, the stars are aligning.
Cool.
Okay, wait, Rachael, you're going to.
Okay, I'll read it immediately.
Okay.
I also just got fame sick from the library, so I have a lot to do.
Lena Dunham's?
Yeah.
We'll have to pick our July book.
We do have to pick our
July book. It
July
can't be Pillars of the Earth. People are going to be like, that's like 5,000 pages.
So boring. Also,
No,
it
it's
can't be
so
same-sex
good, though.
because she's very
Very
controversial.
divisive.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
controversial.
And that's why I got it from the library. I was like, I don't know if I should be supporting her work. Like, I don't really have time to dive into why she's problematic, but I know that she is. So I'm just going to get it from the library.
I think a lot of her being problematic is, and again, I might be missing some big thing that she's done, but I think a lot of it is people are just very annoyed by her.
Sure. That's been the case always.
Yeah, and I'm sure
I think it's more than that, though.
I think she's done some stuff.
I do too, but I don't know exactly.
Yeah.
I'm excited to listen to the book, though.
Did you see all the stuff from the Obama library where it was like, wow, all millennial women needed was just like people speaking in coherent full sentences?
It made me so emotional, Caitlin. Like,
so
just
emotional.
Seeing how they were like welcoming the guests in and like
Can't believe
talking to the parents with little kids and like speaking clearly
2008
and kindly
to 2016. Like, people will never understand what it was like to have hope.
No, they will never get it.
They will
absolutely never get it. It was such a different frame of like thinking about that. If I think about that for too long, it actually makes me really depressed to think about just how different like your daily state of mind was when you weren't constantly thinking about politicians and what fucked up things are happening.
I remember I saw a quote once that was like, kids will never understand that there was a time where we didn't hear from our president for like days or weeks because they were just like doing their job and we didn't need to hear from them.
And there was nothing controversial or like alarming or they weren't starting wars every 5 seconds. I mean, I know every president is a little bit bloodthirsty and like they all have their things, but compared to what we have now, like, come on, there's just absolutely zero comparison.
I know. I can't believe
the reflecting pool is absolutely fucking sending me.
It's so funny.
It's so embarrassing.
Yeah, it's really sad, but very funny.
Very funny. I mean, it's like you couldn't write it. Like Veep could never.
No, Veep could never. Well, that's why so many people are like, oh, the last season of Veep wasn't good because they had to get so insane. And they were like, we had to get so insane because reality was so insane that we had to like.
With House of Cards.
Yeah.
Like House of Cards, I think the most controversial thing that the president did was like have a threesome with 2 consenting adults.
Wow.
And it was like they were worried that was going to get out and like ruin him. It's like,
that's wild.
You don't even know.
Rachel, I'm just loving a sarong for you.
Oh my God, thank you.
Sarong So Right. So right.
So wrong, so right. Is that going to be the title this week?
Yes, it is.
Are you so right?
Having like margaritas?
Oh my God, Caitlin. I had last night, our wonderful servers brought me a drink that I had ordered. And then also, what is the brand of tequila that's like that really big blue and white fancy bottle?
Casa Azul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had like a personal bottle behind the bar. He's like, we're not really allowed to give this, but it's like, it was from my friend. So I just share it with my friends. And I was like, you probably say this to everybody, but I am going to take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he poured me like a champagne flute full of
this. So good. Was it so good?
It was so good. I could drink it straight.
There's something that annoying rich douchebags do too, where they like ding their ring against the top of it. And it like makes a ringing noise. He did do
some kind of noise with the bottle.
But I bet he did it cool.
It was cool. And it was like authentic.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had that. And then with dessert, he brought me some kind of like Kahlua Bailey's coffee drink. Yeah. So
wow.
I think housekeeping is here. Oh, sorry.
Say recording a podcast.
Recording a podcast. How do you say that in Spanish? En español. ¿Cómo se dice?
¿Cómo se dice recording a podcast?
Oh my God, it's so embarrassing. My Spanish is so bad.
You know what's crazy? I took AP Spanish.
That feels right.
Yeah, and I can't speak any of it.
Well, the problem is that we don't learn early enough when our brains are like malleable mush.
And we don't use it.
We don't use it.
Yeah. I follow a couple people that are making their children be bilingual. And to actually be bilingual, you have to, like, one parent has to only speak to them in that other language.
Yes. It's very, very difficult. Even if you go to like a bilingual school where you're exposed to it all day, if you don't get it at home, it's a lot harder. Like our niece is bilingual because her mom only speaks to her in Korean.
Yeah.
She can even like read and write in Korean.
Whoa.
And I'm just like, wow, that's such a flex.
That's so
like,
cool.
My kids are just so dumb, only knowing their one language.
That is exactly, I'd be like, my kids are such fucking idiots.
When I went to Finland, everybody was talking about how many languages they knew. They were like, oh yeah, like French, Italian, Spanish. It's like, we're so dumb.
Were you
our
like
literacy crisis and our education crisis is so dire, you guys. The fact that I know one language and barely even a half of
But
another one is so embarrassing.
you know 2 dialects. You know West Coast and East Coast. So that's cool. I
There
only
is
know
that.
Los Angeles Valley.
There is that. I have actually been trying to get Marley to start only speaking Spanish to the kids so that they will
Is he
pick
fluent
up
in
more.
Spanish?
Yeah.
You say that like I'm supposed to know that.
No, you have no way of knowing
Why
that,
is he
but yeah, he is. Well, he says he's not, but he fully is.
is.
He can have 45-minute conversations with anybody here.
Oh my God. Good for Marley.
He did a semester abroad in Granada.
Okay.
So I think that's
Sorry, I paused
how
for a
he
second
got good.
because one of the things I'm doing is watching Below Deck, and they were in Granada.
Oh, does it look nice?
It looks gorgeous, but at no point did I think they were speaking Spanish.
Well, you know, Spain has all different types of dialects and accents.
Right. I just
So
didn't realize
Spanish in one part of Spain sounds very different from like Mexican Spanish or other types.
1,000%. I just didn't realize
Yeah.
they had colonized Granada. I thought it was like, well, you never know. You know, there's some French, there's some Dutch in there. You never know which monsters took where.
That's so true. Marley was trying to explain colonization to Otto the other night when we were watching the World Cup.
Oh boy. How'd that go?
It was like the Ghana versus England game or something, and he just got on this whole rant, and I was just like, God, we need to do this right now.
An important topic, but must we right now?
Must we right now?
Yeah.
The World Cup has been actually very fun to watch. Have you guys been watching any of it?
So
or are your
fun to
kids too
watch.
little? Okay.
Yeah. We've like one game, I think, but it's beautiful. Oh, also somebody was like, we do have a great soccer team. It's the women's soccer team. And I would like to say, I didn't say we didn't have a good soccer team. I was just saying I thought it was fascinating that our country as a whole has like not taken to soccer the way the rest of the world has.
That's what I mean too. Within our country, why don't we have multiple teams all playing each other and have it be a thing, and then have our
Which
US
we do, but
teams...
people just don't watch. It's not a cultural thing.
Yeah,
but there's a great women's LA soccer team actually, which is amazing. Yeah,
I think hasn't our women's team won the World Cup and like the Olympics and stuff?
Yeah,
I think our women's team is really good.
No surprise.
Wait, you need to circle back on the
Outer Banks.
Was it the cocks and the cooks?
The cocks?
The kooks?
The kooks and the pogues. Okay. Buckle up.
Just to close that loop for anybody with ADHD that's listening that can't handle all of our transitions.
Okay. So the show is about these beautiful young people living in the Outer Banks.
Okay. Which is in North Carolina or South Carolina? One of those?
I don't know. I haven't touched down on which banks we're at, but one of those. Okay. The Carolinas, if you will. The rich people, I believe, are called the kooks, and the locals, the townies, are the pogues. They are led by an absolutely gorgeous young man named John B.
Okay.
And somehow they become, through the course of this series, world-class treasure hunters. The first season, though, is about a lost boat treasure.
I see. Okay, now I'm seeing the connection.
That's the connection. So the first season, they're looking for treasure from this boat, this shipwreck. And it's very, I think you would actually, I would like you to try it, Rachel.
I actually think that sounds very, very good. Because I do,
really good.
Again, I love the treasure stuff. Did you know that there's like trillions of dollars in treasure that is just buried under the
Rachel,
ocean?
I had no idea you were such a treasure hunter. And I love uncovering this about you. It just adds something to your personality. Gold? You know, it's like people are puzzles. And for some reason, this was just a big puzzle piece that just slid into place for you.
I love it. Like, I love treasure culture.
That's the thing. You're so smart and you're saying big words all the time that you know the meaning of. And then underneath it all, you just like fucking love treasure. You just want to go on a treasure hunt.
Really? It's that my like childhood girl crush was Jessica Alba. Oops, my phone just fell. Jessica Alba. And did you see her in that movie?
Into the Blue? Was that the one?
I thought it was called Fool's Gold.
Maybe. I think she did a lot of water work.
Surfing one, wasn't it? Yeah, she did a lot of water work, which like obviously they were just looking for roles to put her in a bathing suit in.
And we were looking for roles to watch.
We were. Okay, Caitlin, is there anything else going on? Anything else that we need to talk about this week? I know we're recording our book club next week, so we'll save our book chat for that.
Yes.
Anything else happening with you guys?
No, I mean, just like this baby and it's so crazy because the more kids you have, and I think I've talked about this too, it's like Tomorrow I will be 3 weeks postpartum, but doesn't it all seem like I'm 3 months postpartum?
Yeah, 3 weeks sounds insane.
Right? Like, is
Yeah.
time I feel like time for me is happening in a very weird way that I'm like, is everyone else picking up on this
No.
too?
No, I think summertime is also just like a weird time
Yeah.
because routines and schedules and stuff are different. But no, the fact that she's only 3 weeks old sounds
It's
not
insane.
correct. You
Because
should
I'm
double
also
check.
like, I should have already done so much stuff. And then I'm like,
Oh my gosh, no.
I'm 3 weeks postpartum.
Yeah, no, don't think that
Like,
way.
if I
If you
saw
lived in another country, you'd still
in
be like
bed.
in isolation for
Yeah.
another 20 days.
1,000%. If I ran into somebody on the street who was like, I had a baby 3 weeks ago, I'd be like, get in
Why
my
are you
car
out?
and go home.
Yeah.
But to me, I'm just like, here I am.
Do you feel pressure to be out and doing things?
I feel pressured to be out and doing things on the internet,
Okay,
which I've
then
talked
you need
about.
to not. Yeah, no.
And less
Don't let the internet
pressure.
tell you what to do.
It's so hard. Well, I want the things again. That's why I'm rebuilding my algorithm brick by brick.
That sounds like a
Cannoli
really good
man by
idea.
cannoli man, because
Yeah.
that's what I want to see. I don't want to see like, here's
Get those
my
postpartum mamas out of there.
Oh my God, get them out. And they are such mamas. And you
They
know
are mamas.
that I mean that derogatory. That is not a compliment.
No.
And
I mean, here's the thing, like everybody's different. Obviously, everybody manages postpartum anxiety differently. For some people, it really does drive them insane to stay in the house. And for them, it's
1,000%.
like way better for their mental health to get out and to do things.
Yes.
But again, like the problem with social media is when you see a video like that, you automatically assume that it means you should be doing that too.
1,000%.
And it's really unfair that you and I, as like creators in this space, are not immune to that.
It's crazy.
Like, we get sucked in by
I
the
know.
same stuff everybody else gets sucked in by.
I'm like, I should be better than this. I should know that these people are like lying and none of it's real. And yet I'm sitting here like, oh my God, Nancy in Iowa is doing all of these like curated aesthetic videos. And I'm sitting over here in the same, like you could put 3 weeks of this podcast side to side and you wouldn't be able to say which week I was based on.
Well, she might be slightly bigger than last week.
That's true.
Only slightly, though. She's still so cute and tiny. Did she just smile? Oh, wait, your sound just cut off.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think she probably did.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I just heard a little sound. Oh, no, you're good now.
Wait, it says new recording track created.
That's weird. Mine is
A
still
new
going
recording
on the
track
same one.
started due to changes in your device, but I haven't touched anything.
Me either. Mine is still recording the same.
Okay, well, if we lose this, who
That's
cares?
okay. Oh, well.
Oh, well.
All
no,
right.
I will say really fast. I was just going to say,
Yeah.
you know, the reason why I had this baby was not just because I saw a lot of signs from the universe and pings. We also have to figure out what our summer is. Last year was Ping Girl summer,
Oh, yeah.
if you recall.
What is this summer going to be?
It's not something we can think. We got to let it sit. We
It
got to
has to be-
marinate in it.
It has to be
It
organic.
could be Ken Follett Girl summer.
Pillars of the Earth Girl summer.
Pillars of the Earth Girl summer. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not opposed to that.
So are you going to just go like straight to the pool? Like, where is your family?
They're at the pool.
Wow.
Yeah. So guess
So
I'll
you're
head down.
clocking in.
Clocking in. Yeah.
Wow.
I get to teach a workshop later, so I'll get a little break from them.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah. But other than that, just
Pool
full
girl.
duty for me.
Pool girl summer. No, I
Pool
don't
girl
want that. I
summer.
don't wish that for us. May that summer not find me. My husband was like, I was like, you got to get the kids in the pool. And he was like, you get in the pool. And I said, I can't. I'm not allowed to get in the pool for 6 weeks.
I was going to say.
Sorry.
Oopsie.
Oopsie. Can't do it. But also it is crazy that at 6 weeks they tell you can have sex.
That's literally insane.
That's psychotic.
No, what's insane is that people do it way before that.
No, and not yucking anyone's yum. If that's your yum, you live your truth, girl. But
Sure.
that's
Couldn't be me.
Could not be me. Could not be me.
No. And I will say I felt differently after each pregnancy when like regarding when I felt ready or like when I actually wanted to. But I don't think there was ever a time where before 6 weeks I was like, oh yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah. No. This might be TMI, so maybe hopefully this isn't recording, but did you tear with none?
I don't think so.
Wow.
I mean, they like stitched me up.
Well, then
after.
you tore. They're not stitching intact flesh just for kicks.
Then yeah, I guess.
Rachel.
But, like, they never said, "Oh, you have a second-degree tear," or, like, a
Well, they
first like, I
probably should have
never got
told you
any of
that
that
as they were
information. No, I
stitching
never
you
got any
up.
of that information. Never got that.
So you were just like, "Oh, this is just part of the
I just thought it was part of it. No, I
No,
don't think I tore with my first. I don't remember
if
with
you got
Noe.
stitches, you tore. That's just a blanket.
I'm pretty sure well, were they stitching me? Because I never had stitches, like, removed or
No,
anything.
they just
Did they just fall
dissolve
out?
and fall out.
Oh, who knows what was happening down there? I honestly couldn't tell you. Could not tell you.
Okay, great.
Probably I tore,
Yeah,
and I probably had stitches, and they probably just dissolved.
great. I love that for us.
I think for sure with the third. I do have a recollection of them. Do I? Yes. Yes, I think I do remember them stitching. But, like, you're numb, so it's
Yeah.
hard to really clock into that memory because I didn't feel
Well, and you
anything
like
that was
just had
happening.
a baby.
Right,
So
there
you're
was
like
a
kind of
lot of
focused
other
on that.
Yeah. Hmm. I'll consult my chart.
Please
Let you
do.
guys know.
Okay, well, you enjoy the pool.
Thank you so much. You enjoy that newborn. I would trade places with you in a heartbeat if I could.
No, thank you. I'm good.
We love you all so much for listening.
really
and
do.
we hope we took you on a really learned journey this week. And
Sure.
we hope you come back next week. If you did happen to love this, please rate and review. We love you
Yeah,
so
you
much.
guys, and our visual listeners, we have 1,000 subscribers.
Which is so cool. I
So
don't
cool.
think anything happens when you're at 1,000, but I think something really special happens when you're at like 100,000. So
we're getting close.
fingers crossed.
We're inching our way up there.
No, but actually, I was going to say a great way to support the podcast, if you guys do love listening and you've already written a review, just go subscribe to the YouTube. You don't have to watch it, but
You don't have to watch it at all.
Just head over and subscribe. Just like press a button
And share with
that'd
your
be great.
Share with your
And share with your
friends.
Yeah.
And, share on the Reddit podcast feed if you like it, because sometimes that pops up for me.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
That's
we
amazing.
don't pop up
Actually,
on it.
I think a lot of people found us because of
The Giggly Squad.
The Giggly Squad
Yeah.
thread where people were asking for a Giggly Squad vibe for moms.
Yeah, feel free to recommend
Yeah.
us, guys. We have a great time here, and I think you do too.
We think. We know. We get great feedback here.
We do. And then we get some not so great feedback. And you know what? We take it in anyways.
We sure do.
Yep.
More than we should.
Probably much more than they should. Anywho.
We love you all so much.
So much.
Hope you guys all have a great week. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.